We're here on a stunning day in Mairangi Bay with architect John Cornthwaite. John, what are some of the features you are most proud of in this design?
The most proud feature is this total living space we've created for our clients. The site, being a coastal clifftop property, enjoys amazing views of the coast, and there's also a lot of climatic conditions that we had to meet with this location. The openness of the design creates the ability for views, and extended views are really important. Also, with the site's located in Mairangi Bay, we've also had views back to the Mairangi Bay village, so we tried to accommodate those within our design. The living space essentially is glazed on about 3/4 of the external walls, the majority facing the view to the coast, which is an eastern aspect, and we've also provided views to the west down to the village itself. The views are also got privacy to meet with neighbouring properties, and we've used external sunshade systems to provide that privacy, which are operable, so you can operate that visual aspect when required.
So being on a cliff top in an exposed area, the client brief must have posed some challenges for you along with the site itself?
The client brief was very straightforward. We met all their requirements. The more critical aspects being the physical location of the site. We have design restraints with wind zoning that's beyond the building code, so everything is specifically designed. Also, you've got corrosion issues on a coastal property. Also, with the wind loadings are very critical. We have to determine exactly all the wind pressures on each face of the building and cater for the increased isolated pressure areas in the corners of buildings.
So how does the joinery and windows that you chose come into the equation in that respect? The
types of joineries we use vary from different aspects of the house. We've got Metro series, we've also got architectural series. We use a little bit of commercial, particularly our front door, and we've used chair frames and seismic for our highlight windows in the living spaces. Each of those systems are designed specifically to take certain well loadings, so we had to make sure we've got the right profiles, the right sections to take the loadings from wind, but also the size of glass panes also creates extra loadings on frames, particularly to make sure we achieve or specify the right product and the right type of profile for the right situation.
So I take it you have to spend quite a bit of interaction time with window makers. How has that been for you?
It's been good. What I do a lot of times is go to window maker's showroom. It's very detailed. I've got examples of all these window systems, and it gives my clients a good feeling for the product. They can feel it and touch it and use it, slide the doors, try the hardware, and appreciate the different types of profiles that we have to use to meet certain requirements. From that point, we've also got good backup and technical assistance from APL with the design of particular systems. We find it good too working with Dennis Good and Paul Breen, particularly when you get down the track with making sure we get the right systems in place and things are fine-tuned as we work through. Particularly when you're looking at lever windows, those sort of installations where you've got fixed opening sizes to work with, so a little bit of fine-tuning goes through where you put transoms and just to meet those specific requirements on each particular project.
And I understand that this home has got quite an amazing sliding door system opening out into the enclosed pool area. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, it's the architectural series stacker sliding door system. It's all double glazed. The size of frames and profiles can take the load of the glazing. It also provides the wind loading requirements. The system also is a barrier or pool fence in terms of the fencing of swimming pools requirements, and installed with the system is an electronic alarm. So if the door is opened, that alarm sounds off as an early warning device that someone has entered into the pool area.
And I understand that the high technology that you've used also encompasses lights with automated overlights, and also you've got some quite unique rain sensors on windows along the top of the living area.
Yes, the house has a home automation system, and part of that system is the operation of the opening sashes in the highlight windows to the living space. The rain sensors give you a good option as far as making sure no water enters. You know, the wind can change, the conditions can change very quickly on these sort of sites. So the sensor gives you the ability to automatically close the windows to stop any water coming in.